Today I'm going to be showing you how to do image tracing and the effects in Adobe Illustrator. So the first thing that you're going to do is get the original image I got from the desktop. So go to File and Place it onto the artboard and click. And then after that, going to do the image trace. So there's different presets, and right now it's on high fidelity, which basically looks like the original photo but with a little bit of a painting effect. And now I'm gonna try the 16 colors one. And for this part I'm gonna show you how long it takes for everything to download so that you can prepare yourself for the long journey to get this done. But the ending result will be nice, so it's worth the wait. Now this I do like, but it took away some of the blues and pinks, so I'm gonna go back to the high fidelity one. But first I'm going to try some of the other preset options. A long process, okay? Just prepare yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you. So as it's loading to go into the low fidelity, you can probably be doing other things instead of just sitting here looking at it and waiting when you're actually doing this. But I just want to show you what you're gonna have to go through. So low fidelity looks okay. I don't like some of the paths that it's showing. It looks off to me. So I'm going to go back to high fidelity, but I'm gonna try the silhouette. I just want to show you some of the options. See, that's a no-no. So we're gonna go to sketched art, and it's cool but also kind of creepy looking. Now the presets with less colors, with black and white, takes less time to for the progress to adjust itself. Oh my god, that looks terrible. But if you have the ones with the colors, it takes a longer time to load. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. Blah, 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 blah. I could fast forward through this, but I want to show you, I want to prepare you for how long it takes for the progress to be completed. I mean, you can press stop if you don't want to go through the whole thing, but I want high fidelity, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, we got it back. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to do the image trace, and you can adjust the paths, the corners, and the noise. Now I'm adjusting this so that it doesn't look exactly like the photo itself, because I want it to look more artistic rather than a realistic photo. So I'm just playing with the adjustments here, and this doesn't take as long as the presets, but it's still gonna take a while. And after I show you how long it takes for some of these, when I have to go through this again, I'm just gonna skip through that or fast forward through it. But you see how long it takes for the paths to adjust and everything. So just prepare yourself. I know I keep saying that, but it's gonna come in handy, trust me. And For the corners, I want it to be more curved. I want it to be more emphasized, so that's what I'm gonna do. And the noise, I thought I would use more so it could look less realistic, but it ended up looking weird to me. I didn't like it, so that's why I was like, no, let me turn that down. Yeah, noise is something that you rarely mess with. So now that's done. When you're done with that, you can, well, before we get to that, I'm gonna adjust the artboard size. So I click the artboard thing there, and then I'm just gonna drag it out to the size of the photo itself. Okay, so I just expanded the photo. Once you expand the photo, you can't do image trace anymore, just the presets or anything. You just can't, okay? Once you expand it, that's it. And you can still change the colors and everything like that. First, I'm gonna get rid of the white using the direct selection tool, clicking on it and removing the white around it. Now I'm going to click on the image and move it. But to keep it straight, I'm holding shift and dragging the image over. You can also use the arrow keys. And now I'm going to save in case anything decides to crash or stop working. Save your progress. Always save your progress. Now it's saving, because this next step is going to take a while. Now that that's done, go to Effect, and these are some of the different options. There's Artistic, Blur, Brush Strokes, Distort. You see it, you get the idea. Now I'm going through them to see like which ones I might want to try out. So after looking through all of those, I'm just going to click on Effect Gallery, and all the options will be there. Now I made a mistake. I was like, what the heck is this white square here for? So you select the image and then you go to Effect Gallery, and it'll show up when you get there. And there it is. Alright, I'm gonna go through them. I like some of them, but I want a more artistic effect that doesn't look exactly like the original image. So that's what I was going for here. Although I do like a lot of these effects. That looks cool. And you can adjust them on the side. You can adjust. Yeah, I thought I was gonna use this one, but I don't know. When I moved some of the settings around, it didn't look how I thought it would, or it looked pretty much exactly like the photo, the original photo. And the cross-hatching one, like, there's actually an X on her mouth. I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, some of these look really cool, but I just wanted something simple and with a painterly feeling. That looks nice. Now for sketch, there's only one that's actually in color. and I wanted this to be in color, so I didn't choose these, but I decided to just go through them anyway in case you wanted to see what the options looked like. That looks nice. That one looked nice, but wasn't really what I was going for. Now this one looks really cool, and I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting it to look like that. And you can also add textures in the back. I mean, you can also add different textures to it, like you can make it look like a canvas, and then on the right side, the texturizer, you can change them to any kind of texture you want. And I'm showing like you can change the cell size of the stained glass, you could change the border thickness, and you can change the light intensity. I was just playing around like, what would it look like? And if you step back from it, it does look really nice, but if you're a little close, you might be like, what exactly is going on here? So I didn't go with this one. But I was just playing around with that. And then I went through some of them again. See, I'm showing you the different options they have there. I went back to crosshatch, which I thought I might use, but that X there was just getting on my nerves. Dry brush, I like it, but it also looks very close to the original photo, and I was trying to get away from that. Rough pastel seems interesting, but yeah, this one does too. But I don't know, I wanted more. Like, I wanted something a little bit different. So I wanted to mainly focus on showing highlights and shadows, and the original photo didn't really differentiate between the two too much. So that's what I was going for here. So I ended up sticking with this smudge stick option, and I played around with the intensity, the highlight, just going back and forth with the highlight and shadows of it to look different and show the difference in the highlights and shadows. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this part because it took me a while to get it just the way I want it to, and there's no need to show you the whole thing. So I'm gonna fast forward and then I'll come back when it's done. I see that there's a little bit of an issue. Not really too big, but I just want to fix it. So I'm gonna zoom in. You see there's a little dot there that wasn't in the original one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy that color. Then I'm gonna make a square to copy the color from the chest, and then I'm going to click it with the direct selection tool and then use the eyedropper tool to get that color into that circular area that I clicked on, so everything looks like how it should. I don't know why that one part decided to turn into a darker brown, but see, now it's fixed. And now it's saving. Any day now. All right. So every now and again, you need to save your work and then save a backup. So that's what it looks like when it's done. So afterwards, I'm gonna adjust the artboard again to make it more even. And then when that's done, so when you save that, it'll only show like that part. All right, so I'm gonna save. I'll put my little logo there, and I saved it, and I'm gonna save a copy, as you should do. Now, when you save for web, there's different options. There's JPEG, there's PNG, there's GIF, but I'm gonna save mine as a PNG 24. That's what I save for my web files, and I'll make it transparent. Let that save. But you can also scroll up and down just to see what it would look like. So now that's done. I'm gonna hit save. Then I'm gonna save it to my OneDrive folder. And that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope I helped you out, or I hope that it was interesting to watch. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.